Hi friends, today we are discussing the topic is called SQL functions. The SQL functions. So here the functions can be categorized as follows in the single row functions as well as group functions. When we go for the single row functions, single row function can be categorized into five types. This will be applied for each row and produces individual output for each row. Those are we are having number one numeric functions, second thing is string functions, third one is date functions, and fourth miscellaneous functions, and fifth conversion functions. When we go for the numeric functions, so numeric functions means it is a number format functions. We are having different types of numeric functions here. That is ABS means absolute and sign function, square root function, modulus function, NVL function, power, expression, length, log, Ceil, floor, round, trunk, Bitand, and greatest. We will see one by one with the execution of these numeric functions in the coming video. In this video, okay, we are having list and Coalesce function. Here we discuss about the ABS. ABS is nothing but absolute value is a measure magnitude of the value. Means if you are having select ABS of 5 means it gives the absolute value 5. Means here if you see here ABS 0 absolute null. The null is not a value, so it gives blank value. So absolute value is always a positive number. Absolute value is always is a positive number. So we if see here we can go for execution of this command. We will get a clear idea about this. Look here, select ABS of 5, select ABS of 5, ABS minus 5, ABS of 0, ABS of null. If we go here, we see absolute of 5. What absolute function will give? Absolute value is always gives a positive number. But here we are given minus 5, 0, 0. If you see here in the output, the absolute of 5, it gives always a positive number. A positive number always gives a positive number. The minus 5 means it is a negative number, but it always gives absolute function. It converts this minus 5 into positive 5. And this absolute 0, 0. Null becomes here null. The sign function. Sign gives the sign value. The sign gives the sign value. You see here means sign means what here we see the sign means it gives either a positive or a negative or 0 or null. If we go for this, it gives a sign. The sign of 5 means the what sign is having positive, that's why it gives a 1. And sign of minus 5, it is a negative, that's why it gives minus 1. And sign of 0, 0. Sign of null, it gives a null value. The sign always gives the value is sign value. The square root. The square root means this will give the square root of a given value. You know the square root? The 6, 4 is there. The 4 square root is 2. If we go for 9, the 9 square root is 3. Means 2 square, 3 square. What is the 3 square value? 9. 4 square, 16. Means the square root of 16 means 4. The square root gives uh, the square value of initial value means 2 square means 4. The 4 square root of 4 is 2. Like that we will get the values. If we see by executing this command here, square root of, I go with the here 16. Let's see. See, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 0, 0, square root of null is null, and square root of 16 is 4. We can get the square root values by using these numeric values. And modulus. This modulus always gives the reminder, which is a very important function. We will use this modulus function in the so many examples. If we go, the modulus will give the syntax is modulus value divisor. So here we see the modulus value. Uh, Here modulus of 7 comma 4. 4 ones of 4 gives a remainder is what? 3. Means here 1 comma 5. 5 0 0. The remainder is 1. The null means it gives null. Modulus of 0, 0, 0, minus 7 and 4. 4 ones are 4. We get the positive value 4. 4 minus 7 plus 4. We get the value as minus 3. Like that, with the modulus value gives always remainder. NVL function. Here, NVL function means this will substitute the specified value in the place of null values. It substitutes a specified value in the place of null values. If you see here, select start from student, number, name, marks. We are having 1, 2, 3, ABC, 100 and 200. You see here, select number, name, NVL means wherever we are having the blank means the null value, where we are pushing marks as 300. If you see here, the 200, 100, 200 is there. We are pushing at the marks place 300. We are not specifying any condition, means where number is equal to 3, like that we are not specifying. Just we are giving the condition here, select number, name, NVL, marks, comma 300 from student. It goes to here and displays the value is to 300. You see here, select NVL 1 comma 2, NVL 2 comma 3, NVL 4 comma 3, NVL 5 comma 4 from dual. It gives the values of that row's value. NVL 1 comma 2 it gives 1, 2 comma 3 2, 4 comma 3 4, 5 comma 4. First value is gives that value. Okay. Next we see another example here, NVL of 0 0 and 1 is gives 0, and 1 comma 1 always gives 1. Null is blank, and 4 comma 4 it always gives 0. The power function. Power is the ability to raise the value to a given exponent. Means if you see here, we are square root to 0. Square root gives to the, it is square of the root, and it gives the original value. Like that, the power will give the value and exponent. If suppose the value is 2, exponent is 2, 2 power 2 square is what? 4. Like that, the power will give 2 power 5 gives 32. Like that, it will gives the value. If you go for execution, you can understand better way. The 2 power, the 2 square is there, and again 3 square I am giving. You know, and I will execute this. Now you get the clear idea. Here we see the power of 2 power 2. 2 power 2 means here 2 square. 3 square 9 is 1. And see 2 power minus 5. It gives the lower value, that 0.03125. Means 2 power minus 5 is nothing but 1 by 2 power 5. 1 by 2 power 5 means 1 by 32. 1 by 32 gives the value is 0.03125. This is a mathematical equation. Like this, we will get the power values. Exponential. This raise the value to the given power. E power 1, e power 2, that exponential value it gives by using exponential function. You see here, this one, exponential one, e power 1, e power 1, e power 1 is e value, it gives the e value, and e power 0, it gives the e power 0, e0 value, and null value, and e power minus 2 value. Like this, it displays exponential values. ln. This is a based on natural logarithm. So ln is nothing but is a natural logarithm, log n, log y. We studied in the our mathematics. Like that, ln it gives a logarithmic value of 1. Log 1 is always 0. Log 2, 0.6931 is there in the our logarithmic tables. If we go and execute this, we see log 1 it gives 0, and log 2 it gives a 0.69, and log null it gives a null value from the dual. So it is a log, which is a log base e. It having the logarithmic is base e, and here it is log log. Log it gives the base 10. We are having two types, log base e and log base 10 in the logarithms. Log 10 value it gives log 10 by 10. 10 100, log 2 10 comma 2, log 10 comma 1, and log 10 comma null from the dual. These are the logarithmic functions we see. The Ceil. The Ceil always produce whole number that greater than or equal to the specified value. Means we go for this example, you get a better idea of this. You see here this example, Ceil of 5. Ceil of 5 is 5. Ceil of 5.1 means it gives the upper value of existence, which is 5.1. It is a its upper value is 5.1 gives 6. Ceil of minus 5. Ceil of minus 5 it gives the upper value is minus 5. Ceil of minus 5.1. Here it doesn't give 6. Why? Because the minus 6 is less than the minus 5. The Ceil always gives the greater value. That's why it is giving the minus 5 value. Ceil of 0, it gives a 0. Ceil of null will becomes, it is a null value. And the floor value gives the lowest value. Floor value always gives the lowest value. You see here, in this example, you get the better idea of this. Floor of 5, it always gives a 5. Floor of 5.1, it gives a 5. And floor of minus 5 is minus 5. Here, floor of minus 5.1, it gives minus 6. Why? Because minus 5 is greater than minus 6. So it always gives lesser value than existence value. Floor 0 and floor of null from the dual. Round. This will round the number to a given number digits of precision. Means if you execute this, you will get a better idea of this. I will explain after execution of this. See here, round 123.2345. It rounds the value of 123 and round 123.2345 to the precision is 2. Means it rounds up to the precision 2 values 123.23. Here we see 123.2354 comma 2. So he see here round the value which is greater than the value is 5. That's why it is, if the value is 5 or more, it will round it to the upper value of the previous one. It gives to 123.24. It gives the round value. Okay, another one is truncate. This will truncate the chops degrees of the precision. Means it truncates the value and see in the example how it truncates. Look here, 123.2345 truncates the lower value 123 and we same like that 123.23, and if we are giving the value is 5 also, it gives only 123.23. The round gives upper value if the 5 is there or more is there, it gives the 4, but the truncate is correctly truncates up to here only. See, so this perform bitwise operation Bitand and gives a between the Bitand operators, it will give the results. Another one is greatest value. It gives the greatest value among our these values. You see here, select greatest 1, 2, 3. The greatest is 3. Select minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Greatest is minus. The greatest values always give the greatest value. Least value always gives the least value. If we look here, it gives least value. The 1, 2, 3 gives 1. Least of minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 gives the least value. The col the Coalesce function, it gives this will return only non-null value. If you see here, we execute here, the Coalesce is a 1, 2, 3. It gives non-null values. How many here? 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and null 2, comma 5. The first value is 1, that's why it is giving the 1. Here the non-null value is 2, that's why it is giving the 2. This is about Coalesce. This is about the our functions, and we see another one, our string functions, in the next video. Thank you very much.